Hey everybody, and welcome back to another lecture with Coding with Roby. And in this lecture, we're going to be going over how we can implement the complete functionality for our to-dos. The first thing we need to do is go under our todos.py file and create a new router of .get, which is going to say /complete/to-do-id, and then a response class of HTML response. We then need to create a new function of async def complete to do with parameters of request, a path parameter of to do ID of type int, and a DB of type session, which is equal to our dependency of getDB. Let's now query and create a new variable of to do, which is going to be to do equals db.query models.todos .filter models.todos.id equals to our path parameter of to do ID. Let's then say to do.complete equals not to do.complete. And really what I'm saying here, complete is a Boolean and we're setting it to false. When this function is called, we switch the false to true, and if it's already true, we'll switch it to false. So we're switching it to the opposite of what it already is. Let's now say db.addToDo, db.commit, and then return redirect response of URL equals /todos, and status code equals status.http 302 found. And for our db.query, I'm also going to add first. All right, and now let's jump back over to our home.html page. Where we need our complete to now use our on-click of window.location.href equals complete /bracket to do.id. And now one thing about this is no matter what, we won't know if it's complete or not because we're always going to be showing the complete button. So what we need to do is grab everything in this tr or table row, copy, and let's just space down 2 more spots and repaste it. And I'm going to do a format, and on PyCharm you can do Control-Alt-Shift-L and say reformat the selected file. And after that's reformatted, I'm going to go back through this new pointer class, and I'm going to change this from complete to undo. And I'm going to change this TD of todo.title and add a new class of strikethrough-TD. And strikethrough-TD belongs in our CSS base.css code. And now what we want to do is at the top of this first pointer that says complete, let's say bracket 2% if to do.complete is equal to false, render this. And right before the next tr, let's say else, And then at the very bottom before end 4, we have to end our if-else statement by doing bracket bracket 2% signs end if. Let's save our file and reopen up our browser. Let's refresh the page. And now when we click complete, it should get a completely line through it with a new button of undo. And we also want the background to go completely green when completed. So let's close our browser, and right after the else where it says classes pointer, let's type in alert space alert success. Resave the file and go back to our browser, refresh the page, and now when we click complete, the background goes green and we get a dash through get new phone. This wraps up the complete functionality of our to-dos, and I will see you in the next video.